What sets Port Antonio apart from other destinations is its authenticity, especially when it comes to hanging out in Boston Bay. Around here, you can forget about chain restaurants or boring hotel dining. Boston Bay is the birthplace of authentic Jamaican jerk. Down here, jerk is cooked right in front of you, on wood, over an open flame. It's hot, and I gotta warn you, it's spicy, and you can smell it over a mile away. But when you're done eating, you can continue down to the ocean for a picnic and a bit of entertainment. That's because Boston Bay also boasts one of the Caribbean's best surfing spots. Here, the surfing season lasts a full 8 months, and it's considered one of the best places to learn how to surf, since the waves are small and consistent. So don't be surprised if you get recruited for a lesson. And while you're in Boston Bay, another thing you'll want to do is pick up some souvenirs. But trust me, don't hit the gift shops. Instead of taking home the obligatory t-shirt, how boring is that, or any other predictable souvenir, there are plenty of opportunities in Port Antonio to get your hands dirty. For a truly authentic souvenir, go to Ferry Hill Paper Factory near Boston Bay. Gloria Dorman, or Miss G as she's called, and protege Julia Smith get you up close and personal on the little-known art of how to create handmade paper.
Oh, it's not clean at all, but in really doing it, it's a joy.
Ferry Hill Paper Factory has been a mainstay of the community for more than 20 years. The factory provides employment and skills training for women in the area. They use recycled paper and plant fibers, and the women here create a variety of paper products, including greeting cards, note cards, and envelopes. Not only will you learn about the process of making recycled paper products, but you'll also be helping support the tiny community of Ferry Hill.
Thank you very much.
I'm Peter Greenberg, and thanks for watching. A majority of the tourists who visit Jamaica land in Montego Bay or Ocho Rios or Negril, and then you know what happens? They never leave the resort. All right, I get that, but if you're looking for a more authentic, genuine Jamaican experience, then you want to head here to Port Antonio, or Porty as it's affectionately called. You know what you find here? Great beaches, great service, great food, and with the possible exception of you, no crowds. Located between the Blue Mountains and the Caribbean Sea, Port Antonio has remained a hidden gem, partly because the nearest major airport is in Kingston, about 60 miles away. So to get here, you drive for about 2 hours on winding, single-lane roads. But if you're willing to splurge a bit, you can cut travel time down to about 20 minutes by hopping aboard a helicopter that gives you even more time to explore the island's third largest shipping port. Life in Porty, as they call it, centers on the downtown market area and busy Harbor Street, with signature clock tower and fruit stands that line the sidewalks. You have plenty of opportunities to interact with locals, who are known for their welcoming nature.
That's the Navy Island, so let's come on.
You've all heard the phrase, ask the locals. Well, if you get past the package tours and actually ask the locals, you get to be one. If you're interested in art, music, any sort of culture, any sort of cooking, you just ask the Jamaican Tourist Board. They've got an innovative program that actually pairs you with a local artist, artisan, chef, or craftsman to share with you their skills. Want to cook some modern Jamaican food? An 8-mile trek east of downtown will get you to the kitchen of Suzanne and Michelle Rousseau, or as they're known in Jamaica, the Rousseau Sisters.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
How are you? Welcome.
The Rousseau Sisters are ambassadors of Jamaica's Meet the People program. The program matches travelers to Jamaicans with similar interests for sightseeing and, better yet, adventures. If you're interested in food, the Rousseau Sisters are the women to see. These former Kingston restaurateurs rent one of the villas just a few feet away from Porty's Blue Lagoon, the same watering hole immortalized in several major Hollywood films. And as their guests, they'll give you an education on some pretty cool Jamaican dishes.
You're gonna do the manchego with the plantain.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so yummy
show
because
you
it's gonna
that.
have avocado as well.
They start with a full-service kitchen that allows them to showcase and then use the produce indigenous to the island. So what do we have here?
Well, we have a lot of gorgeous local produce that is fresh, fresh, fresh.
Using the national fruit, ackee, which can be poisonous if not sufficiently ripe, they prepare a creamy pasta Alfredo, a sautéed breadfruit that is a lighter version of the usually fried dish, and a delicious mango tossed salad. Since Jamaicans don't look at summer, winter, or fall as seasons, islanders measure seasons in fruit, and mango time on the island is widely appreciated.
I can't let you leave without actually tasting the Bombay mango with coconut ice cream.
Which is a typical dessert.
You won't leave hungry, but you will leave with a whole new perspective on Jamaican cooking.
Man.
I'm Peter Greenberg, and thanks for watching.
Jamaica, me nah sell out. Them try clip we wings, somehow we can't fly out. But when we there yard, nothing nice like Jamaica. Roast breadfruit and banana. Under the tree with a glass of lemonade. Jumping at the river when me ready for bed. No boy can't buy me out. Me no foreign minded, no way compared to Jamaica. Jamaica love, we wanna feel Jamaica love. Everybody wanna visit Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Jamaica love, we wanna see Jamaica love. The one that represent the citizens of Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Represent where you're born, tune off hurricane and star. From the crime rate drop, me no matter about tax man, still a hustler than a guan. Jamaican have the link to the link, we connect Canadian, American, England. Make sure say when they are foreign and a hustle, mama visit Western Union. Don't make we build up with foundation. All yard man, them fear of ambition. Don't flash out all the money back, SSP, NEC, guns and ammunition. Real Jamaican, no show me you want. No matter which part of the world where you stand. Me no matter what them want say about Jamaica, me sing it out loud, cause me proud to be one. Jamaica love, we wanna feel Jamaica love. Everybody wanna visit Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Jamaica love, we wanna see Jamaica love. The one that represent the citizens of Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Big up the youth we are white car glass. Youth we are trying always to come last. Don't give up, don't give up. Jimmy Cliff tell him many rivers to cross. Help out your sister if she get lost. Don't turn your face to the grass and pass. Show love to the elders, respect you, cause them pave the way in the past. Some man go on like say them better than people. Through them a drive a one vehicle. Vanity make them move evil. It's easier for a camel pass through the eye of the eagle than the rich figure sit down in a heaven and bitch. That narrow. Penny on me ever hungry again. Me a walk and look back. Every aki tree me a search. Jamaica love, we wanna feel Jamaica love. Everybody wanna visit Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Jamaica love, we wanna see Jamaica love. The one that represent the citizens of Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Me love Jamaica, me nah sell out. Them try clip we wings, somehow we can't fly out. Me day in a me yard, nothing nice like Jamaica. Selfish and banana. Under the tree with a glass of lemonade. Jumping at the river when me ready for bed. No boy can't buy me out. Me no foreign minded, no way compared to Jamaica. Jamaica love, we wanna feel Jamaica love. Everybody wanna visit Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Jamaica love, we wanna see Jamaica love.
There are also some very cool experiences in Ocho Rios. Check out Mystic Mountain. This place has, now get this, a 45-mile-an-hour bobsled ride through the rainforest. This is where you get to live out your impossible dream of joining the Jamaican bobsled team. without the ice, of course. Now, if you're not feeling up for that thrill, and you want to go a little slower and get some of the best views of the island, then you take a 30-minute chairlift ride through the trees. Want to keep both feet on the ground? Then hike through the woods, or take in some local music and dance. A couple of hours west along the coast is the very late town of Negril, where you have to get out to 7 Mile Beach. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, I'll let you in on a little secret. It's not actually 7 miles. It's more like 5.5. But hey, who's counting? Still, these are 5.5 spectacular miles of beach. Along the beach, you'll find restaurants, local vendors, as well as plenty of room to relax. But instead of just swimming in the water, why not try something a little more adventurous?
Are you guys ready? Yeah!
Cliff diving from 40 feet. Now, you couldn't pay me to do it, and maybe I couldn't pay you to do it, but you can still come out and watch other crazy people from all over the world jump. And if you thought Jamaica was only for honeymooners, well, think again. There are family experiences, and this is one of them. Cool Runnings Water Park. It's the largest water park in the Caribbean and has 7 water slides. That's right, some of which start as high as 40 feet. There are more than just water slides at Cool Runnings. This eco-friendly water park is located next to the Great Morass, a protected wildlife area. You can raft through the morass's canals to get a first-hand look at Jamaican plants and animals in their natural habitats. Now, if all this activity is making you hungry, well, that's not surprising. In fact, Jamaica is world famous for its local food scene. There's just one problem. Most visitors never even leave their hotel or resort. Now, I'm telling you, you've got to get out to experience where the locals go and have some really great off-the-beaten-path experiences. There's even something called the Jerk Trail, consisting of 22 restaurants across the island, serving great Jamaican jerk. Speaking of Jamaican jerk, if you want the real experience, you come here, one of my favorite places in the entire country. It's called Scotchy's. Now, I'm here in Ocho Rios. They also have it in Montego Bay. There's a method to their madness, though. It's dark, it's hot, it's smoky. They use corrugated tin. They cook it on the original street wood. By the way, did I tell you it was hot? It's hot. But here, speaking of hot, if somebody asks you if you want some hot sauce with your dish, you do so at your own risk. Let me have that chicken. You know what? You want great Jamaican jerk chicken, great Jamaican jerk pork, great roast fish. You come to Scotchy's, but of course, you wash it down with the obligatory 2 bottles of the local brew. Not surprisingly, everyone likes to ask me where I've experienced the world's best sunsets. Well, I can tell you where one of them is, and it's right here at Rick's Cafe. It's been around before most of the resorts even existed, and it's drink, live music, and that famous Jamaican sunset. Of course, most travel brochures show you nothing but frolicking in the sun with Ken and Barbie riding on a boat, but guess what? Once the sun goes down over the sea, Jamaica comes alive at night. Now, even if you're not a late-night partier, you're going to want to get a taste of this. Welcome to Montego Bay's Hip Strip.
Hello, I'm your host, Rachel. Today I'm standing in the heart of untouched Jamaica, the Jamaica that time forgot, untamed, unspoiled, where nature abounds amidst a 500-acre preserve on the barely inhabited south coast, in a promising region known as White House. In fact, hello! See? I'm the only one here. Just behind me are the majestic YS Falls, one of many natural wonders in a wilderness where new discoveries are made every day and safaris beckon. Welcome to the best of the Caribbean, where we explore world-class getaways with an exotic island touch.
From the mysterious Black River to vast beaches unmarked by anyone's footsteps except your own. This is truly the uncharted side of Jamaica, just 33 scenic miles from Montego Bay's airport, and it's all waiting to be discovered by lovers of romance and island adventure. Once Jamaica's best-kept secret, this is the most amazing discovery of all, an oasis within an oasis, and the final destination of our unforgettable journey.
So I'm standing at the edge of 2 miles of deserted beachfront. It's the hallmark of Sandals' bountiful new luxury resort.
Imagine a perfect setting like this surrounding a magnificent enclave of unsurpassed luxury, unlike any other in Jamaica.
Well, imagine no longer. It's time to check in and begin our exciting VIP tour. Oh, don't think it's just me. At every Sandals, every guest is treated like the celebrity who's arrived. Ooh, now check out this stunning lobby. Follow me. And that panoramic ocean view, which can be seen from every luxurious room and suite, all 360 of them. Best of all, you can choose to stay at any of 3 distinctive true beachfront European villages. One French, one Dutch, one Italian. Oui, oui, mon ami, let's have a look. Ooh la la! Here at the French village, Parisian sophistication melds with warm Caribbean smiles. And all the amenities of a tropical paradise unfold. From lush gardens by the Renaissance pool and whirlpool, to the casual Blue Fields Beach Club Bar and Grill, where a bit of Jamaican Iryman comes with island specialties that are très magnifique. Oh, that's so much better. Only Sandals can put the charm of the Netherlands on a landmark beach in Jamaica. Here in the Dutch village, with its own impressive pool and whirlpool steps from the sand, you can step into the luxury of a 1-bedroom butler suite, complete with every divine amenity, including your own personal butler. Thank you. And out through your private balcony to the beach of your dreams. At Sandals, there's never a need to go Dutch because everything's included. Buongiorno! Here, the romance of Italy will melt your heart and inspire Mediterranean dreams at the Italian village. A bellissima world of its own. Amidst the lush garden splendor, this romantic retreat hosts its own spectacular accommodations and views. Of course, in true Italian style, you're practically next door to the fashionable duty-free shops, dazzling with designer goods and must-haves like Colombian emeralds. But enough browsing, let's kick it up a notch and play, because even when you're playing, Sandals is serious about sports.
Here we go.
And it's no different at Sandals White House, with a full state-of-the-art fitness center, squash and tennis courts, to every water sport imaginable, including scuba diving and a dedicated pool for instruction, all arranged here at the Water Sports Center. Thank you. All right. Now, I don't know about you, but all this working out is working up my appetite. So follow me over to the Grand Venetian Piazza, the pulse of the resort, and the place to see and be seen. Here, 5 world-class gourmet restaurants, 6 bars, and a real happening nightclub cover every dining and social possibility, from the whole in crowd to intimate parties of 2. Like the crowd that plays it again and again, each night at the chic Casablanca's Martini Bar. Here's looking at you, kid. Play it again, Sam. And whether you're in the mood for fresh pastas at Giuseppe's, exotic Far Eastern cuisine at Jasmine's, an international menu at Bayside, or a pastry and cafe au lait at Café de Paris, Sandals is your passport to unlimited global gourmet dining. My choice for today, the famous a la carte breakfast here at Eleanor's, where the taste of the tropics tastes like absolute heaven. Hi. Good. I'm going to have 2 of those and 2 of those also. Okay. Thank you. Why not? Nobody's counting. Pretty much everyone lives in the fast lane, but I'm here to relax, slow down, and be pampered. Welcome to life in the Red Lane, the incomparable Red Lane Spa. It's here, and you'll only find it at Sandals.
These magical temples of rejuvenation combine classic European rituals with an exotic Caribbean flair, highlighted by the pure natural botanical elements of the islands.
It's an essential indulgence that must be experienced to be believed. And whether you prefer it inside or outside, at Red Lane, your journey for renewal and self-discovery ends here. And while this ends our tour for now, I hope you've enjoyed this glimpse of Sandals White House European Village and Spa, one of the Caribbean's truly desirable destinations. A bountiful paradise that treats you to the best of everything, as only the world's best all-inclusive resorts can do. For here in Jamaica, in the land that time forgot, you'll create memories that will last a lifetime. Thanks for watching. Be sure to join us in our travels on the next Best of the Caribbean for all the hottest spots in the islands.